Today, I want to talk about this little gadget. But I've redesigned this to be a little stronger and I think to be a little handier. It has a hole in one end that will take a standard 1/4 inch tool that will go in it. But when I made it before, this end had a plastic tool built into it. And it was a little weak. It wasn't quite strong enough right where it attached here. And I've had a couple of them break off out there and people contact me. But I got to thinking about that. And so I reinvented this and I made it with a separate plastic tool that came with it. And that worked great. I made the little tool heavier. I got to checking and I could actually buy these in quantity cheaper than I could 3D print them, and they were made out of metal. So now I'm just including one of the little bits. This is just the straight hex end bit, and I'm including that with what I call the fast winder. And I wanted to do a video just on this change. So this part of the device has a threaded large washer on it that goes on. And if you'll notice, this has a key built into it. So there is a key built into this device. And all of our real-time wire units have a keyway built into the little reels. And I don't know if you've noticed before, but these reels will unscrew. You can take the two halves apart and screw them together, which is how I print them so I don't have any support debris on there that I have to get rid of, and it makes for a lot neater looking little reel. So this reel goes on to this device, the fast winder. Put the threaded washer or nut or whatever you want to call it on there, and that secures it tightly on there. Put the tool, I put it in this end because that way I can just unscrew this, take this off and put another reel on when I'm wanting to load several reels at a time. I have an electric screwdriver and this uses the 1/4 inch bit. So it's the one that the 1/4 inch is the size I designed for, and most of the American made electric screwdrivers, whatever brand you have, this one's Black & Decker, but whatever brand you have, most of them are set up for the 1/4 inch. And this will also work in a drill with a chuck on it if you want to use it that way. Once you've got this on, then you can turn it whichever way the drill is set up to turn. So I'm going to just load this one reel with some 2mm wire so I can put it into my travel kit, and I'll show you how this is done. So there's also in the reel, there's a couple little slots in there. One of them is bigger than anything you're going to need for this small of a reel, and the other one is for up to probably 2mm, something like that. Will fit through the smaller hole. So with this mounted on the drill, now I have the bench series of storage units, and these will hold up to a 1 kilo roll. In fact, I'm sure they'll hold a little more than that. But most of the different brands of aluminum wire that you can get out there on the market are set up to fit in this size. I made these to fit because they sell on the 99-cent Bonsai. And this is a 4mm 1K spool, so this is how big it is. And I'll do another video later on how to put this onto the big unit. But these will hold that size wire right out. All you do is take cellophane off, plop it in there, and screw the two halves together, and you're ready to go. So you take with this device, you take the wire that's coming out of the dispenser. I run it through just a little bit, maybe a 1/2 inch, maybe an inch, and then I just press that tail down, and that locks it in so you can spin it. And up under here, I've got a little concave area built where this can just go right up in there. And so I can put it up in there and then just pull it out. You're ready to go. It's just that simple. You don't want to overload these. And you see I get this little tail sticking out, but I can push it down because the wire needs to stay inside of the outer edge of this. It fits pretty snug in the dispenser. So that's how easy it is to load a reel with wire with the fast wind unit. Thanks for watching.